Hi everyone, my name is David. Thanks for watching this video today. This video is about how to make narcissists miserable. Now this isn't stuff that I suggest to do. There's only one thing that I suggest to do, and that's the last one. I'll get to it at the end of the video. So you can say 10 things that make narcissists miserable. I can come up with many more. Some are very obvious, and really, I could sit here and tell you to be a narcissist to them, right? Have, exhibit narcissistic traits and gaslight them and manipulate them in word salad and silent treatment and discard and, right? And so a lot of this stuff is, I don't recommend it. Really, I don't. I know there's a lot of times where people find themselves in situations that they can't fix immediately, today. They might have to live in a house or live in a home or deal with, someone who's very toxic for a time being until they can get away from them. I understand that. Maybe this can apply to you. But these are things that make a narcissist miserable, someone with a narcissistic personality disorder. Before I get started and get into them, I'd appreciate if you guys could, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. It really, really helps, and it helps promote what I'm doing. Get this thing going, get it bigger, get it out there further. All I'm trying to do is get information out far enough to reach people that need it, and maybe, nudge them into the direction that they need to go to get the help that they need. So subscribing to my channel, voting, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, share this video, really is huge. And I really appreciate all of you for doing that. Thank you. So let's get into it. 10 things. First one, this is huge. No. Say no. I'm a life coach only, not a doctor, not a therapist, not a scientist, just a life coach. And I have clients that are healing and recovering from narcissistic abuse. And, we need to start learning how to say no. We need to start learning how to have boundaries, right? Because the perfect victim always agrees. Agreeability isn't the best ability that you have. Trust me. We used to think that, but it's not. So we agree, never saying no. Okay? So step one, we need to learn boundaries. And we could start by saying no. And this gets so bad for some of us that it's literally a major struggle for me to get some of my clients just to say no for 24 hours. Take it a step further, say no with no apologies. Step further, no apologies, no excuses, just say no. Huge, huh? It'll show you where your boundaries are if you try that. So, no. Narcissists are dependent on us for what they need. They are so insecure, they cannot be vulnerable. They can't just ask. I know, amazing, you can't just ask. So just saying no to the little things they're trying to do to coerce you, manipulate you, gaslight you, just no. No, 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 no. If all you said was no, relationship's over. That's the way to get rid of a narcissist. Say no, right? Number 2, no praise. And I'm not saying be mean, negative. Just keep them average by your perspective. Average. Who doesn't want to be equal? Who doesn't want to be the same as everybody else, right? We all want to be a little bit more unique and outshine someone maybe in some field. Maybe your work that you're in, you want to be the best employee at that store or the best in the country. I get that. That's great. That's healthy. It's not who we are. It's just what we do. But no praise. Don't praise them. They aren't amazing. They aren't the most the prettiest, smartest, fastest, coolest, strongest. No. Average. So like when they demean somebody or talk bad about them, oh, they're just as equal as you. I just want you to know that, even though you may not be the best looking in the room, you're just as good looking as anybody else in here. You're just as smart as they are. You can see where this is going, right? God. I didn't say how to get rid of them. I just said how to make them miserable. Because that's going to be a huge fight for years. Just average. But instead, my number 3, praise others. Oh my God. And it doesn't have to just to make them jealous, right? If you're a female, you can talk about how great your girlfriend is. Your friend that's female also. She's so smart. Oh my God, she's so caring and loving and nice. She's always there for me. God, I just love her more than anything in the world. Oh God, this, Mark at work, he is the best. I'm telling you. Like, he is just done so much for the company. He's grown the company. I mean, our company's been growing by 5% quarterly because of Mark. He's amazing. He is the absolute best. Triangulate, right? But we don't do that. But why can't we talk about somebody at work who's great? Won't work. Makes them miserable. Number 4, leave them alone. And I'm not talking about just the silent treatment. I'm not talking about not bothering them. I'm talking about do what you can to make sure that they're all alone. Narcissists don't like to be alone. They're so insecure. They need people to sit there and stroke their ego and build their pride up. They need. They can't do it themselves. They need you. They need people around them. So just find ways to make them sit there by themselves for long periods of time. Because when they're by themselves, they're in horrible company, aren't they? Number 5, ask questions. Never really give them a solid answer. Just always give them a question to reply to their questions. Isn't that just the most annoying thing ever? It's what they do. It's how they control you. It's how they're never really responsible and they're never held accountable, right? They never have to actually commit. There's a big word, huh? No, we're not friends on Facebook because of this. Ask questions. Well, why? Well, why? I don't understand that. Can you explain that to me? Well, why does it have to be like that? That doesn't make sense to me. Why do you want it that way? Why do you do it that way? Why? Annoying. You're an object. They think of you as an object. It'd be like their microwave asking them questions. Just do it. Boop, put the button. Do it. Number 6, talk about you. Your real self. You know, the one that wasn't allowed in that relationship with him. There's no room, no time, no patience, don't care. I'm not talking about what you do, how work was. They don't like that either. I mean, they'll act like they do for like a minute, right? Some given small allotted time, you're allowed to talk about work. Oh, really? Where they play their video games or whatever, talking about. Yeah. Keep doing that for a long period of time and you'll see what happens. Or you already know. Talk about you. Tell him what you want. Tell him what you need. Tell him or her how you feel and just keep talking about your feelings. Talk about the things that you really value in life, morally value. I value honesty and integrity. If there's anything left in this world, I hope it was just at least some integrity that people own. Talk about your opinion. Just share your opinion all the time. Because the people that I have in my life, the people that I have relationships that I really value the most, I want their opinion all the time. I value their opinion all the time. I'm always asking and listening. Number 7, ignore them. Literally ignore them. Silent treatment. Talk on the phone. Never look at them. Never face them. Never be looking their way. Talk to answer questions. Yeah, wait, pause. Wait 5 seconds. Wait 10 seconds. Wait 15 seconds. Wait till they get so angry that you're not answering questions and then just give them the answer. Yes. And don't look at them and look at their phone and do something else and just immediately get on the phone and start talking to somebody. Walk out the door. Don't tell them where you're going. I mean, this is obvious, right? Who would be okay with that? But a narcissist, as insecure and needy as they are. Oh. Number 8, confront. Hold accountable. Confront them. No, you did this. Come up with evidence. Because even sometimes with evidence, it's impossible, isn't it, to hold them accountable? Hold them accountable. And then when they blow you off and they don't talk about it and they run out the door and they come back 2 days later, whatever it is, just pick up right where you left off. And you know that's hard. You know that's hard and that causes you so much stress, it's not worth it. Try it. Number 9, never introduce them to people in your life. Never introduce them to your family. Never let them know who your friends are. Drive them crazy. You know, by the end of a relationship, after 2 years, 4 years, 6 years, whatever it is, they've isolated you so much. They hate all your friends. Your friends are, insecure and they want them. All your friends want me, and your family's toxic and crazy, and and all this stuff till you finally don't have anyone else in your life but them, right? But in the beginning, they can't stand it if you don't introduce them to anybody. They don't know who anybody is. And the more they don't know who anybody is, the more paranoid they are about them and their intentions, and the more worried and jealous and insecure they are of losing you. And then the more they're paranoid that these people are brainwashing you and going to do something to you and make you do something to them. Leave them, not talk to them, not believe them. Last one, like I said, this is the only one I recommend. Number 10. Like I said, I can come up with a lot more. Number 10, and I would come up with a bunch more, 10 more. And then at the end, number 10, no contact, be successful. There's nothing worse for a narcissist than a narcissist who believes they owned you, and now they have no control over you anymore. They can't see you or talk to you whenever they want to. You won't have anything to do with them, which shows them that you don't care. You don't need them in your life. You don't want them in your life anymore. And they're just so unimportant, it doesn't matter. Leave me alone. And anything they hear about you or see about you or find out about you is successful. The kind of success I value is emotional. I have lots of friends, but not tons, but just good number of friends that are just great people that value all the same things I value in life. And we meet each other's emotional needs by communicating and being vulnerable. And we just have a great, great time. They can't stand that. And if you want to add on top, be financially successful, career success, physical health, sure. But the one that drives them the most crazy is the one that they put the least value on because they don't know themselves. And that's emotional success. And it'll drive them crazy because it's completely unattainable to them. And then they know they've lost you. That's it, guys. I can't wait to hear some of the ones that you guys come up with. Please do. Like I said, I could easily come up with 10 more ways to make them annoyed or miserable, right? It's not that hard. These are unstable people with lots of insecurities and shame and paranoia and hate and guilt and anger. And so, we all know how to push people's buttons. You do it to them, it's just worse, isn't it? Tell me please what your guys' examples are. I love the comments down below. They really, really make the videos. People really love them too. So let me know. Anybody interested in coaching, daviddemars.com is where you can find me. And please, all of you, love yourself first. Thanks.